Like and subscribe for Michael Cera. Me, when I'm around idiots. Genius. Me, around smart people. Microwave your spoon to avoid brain freeze. Use the hashtag #BrainyComment to be featured in the next episode. Me, boy oh boy, I'm thinking about buying a Facebook, Google. Pictures I take of my friends. Pictures my friends take of me. The scene in Lady and the Tramp, but as our lips meet, I carry on sucking. You feel the pasta travel back up your throat. My pasta. My pasta. Band, we are going on a world tour. World. Day 1 of my zero waste journey. Used my pasta water from breakfast to make my coffee. Is it? But no. Lockdowns exist. The guy who never jogged in his life before. We ride a Dawn B. I almost had a heart attack this morning. When you don't pay any attention for the whole online class, but say thank you at the. Me, talking to a girl at a pool party. It even dries underwater. Now, instead of saying 2K19, we can say 2K2K. This is awesome. We're living in 2020, while she's living in 20,002,000. Millennials, I don't understand Gen Z aesthetics. Millennials in 2006. Sorry, I can't hang out tonight. I'm deep frying my fucking hand. I look great today. Whoa, she looks great too. Made patty melts. Everyone is roasting my fries, which is nice of them, since I forgot to. Why drive 8 minutes when I can spend an extra $43 to have the food delivered to my doorstep? Donald J. Trump. No president ever worked harder than me, cleaning up the mess I inherited. FDR fought the Great Depression and led us through World War II. Lincoln saved the Union. You have golfed 156 times, visited Mar-a-Lago 27 times, and spent 6 hours a day on executive time, tweeting and watching cable news. You may be the laziest president who ever lived. When Microsoft Word puts a red line under your name, the day I lost my identity. Clone Wars Seasons 1-3. Clone Wars Seasons 4-7. Wait a minute. That's not a terrorist. That's a child. Oh god, what have I done? Me, I'm firm on price. Single moms on Facebook. You've ruined my children's Christmas. How is FedEx still trying to pull? We tried to deliver, but you weren't home. I'm the most home I've ever been. During Boromir's death scene in the Fellowship of the Ring film, you hear a choir in the soundtrack. The choir isn't singing random vowel sounds, they're actually singing in Elvish. The English translation of the lyrics. It's a line from the books. I do not love the sword for its sharpness, nor the arrow for its swiftness, nor the warrior for his glory. I love only what they defend. 4 bonus hurt points. In the book, those lines were said by his little brother Faramir. Brock from Pokemon finally got a girlfriend after 20 years of being single. Can we romanticize video games the way we do books? Like, you hear all these things about how you can curl up with a book on a rainy day and drink tea and smother yourself in blankets, but anytime you hear things about video games, it's always about how you're wasting your life away, yelling into a headset as you play Call of Duty in a basement. Imagine bundling yourself up on the couch, the sound of rain hitting the roof, and putting on Fable for a few hours. or getting home after a long day of work. You make yourself a cup of cocoa, put on fuzzy PJs, and play Viva Pinata for hours, not giving a second thought to the outside world. Semester just got out. Throw on some Fallout and just take a night to breathe and enjoy. You aren't wasting your life away, you're enjoying it. Games can be just as much an escape as books, except you get to be part of the story. When she tell you she's home alone, and you know she's lying. Hey mom, I like girls, thanks. Have you lost your mind? Do I need to pick you up? You better be kidding. No, lol. I'm not. What? I'm not happy. I'm picking you up in the morning. Okay, time to sleep. Memories. A classic. Haha, what an idiot. Pope says Catholics who can't go to confession can ask God directly for forgiveness. Martin Luther. 6-year-old killed by his mother's boyfriend had been waterboarded, beaten like a pinata, hung from the bathroom door by his t-shirt, and left to die in their maggot-infested apartment. Why can't Pam drink? Pam is pregnant. Hey, job for sale. Sometimes he barks, but that's because he's bilingual. You aren't always gonna have a calculator in your pocket. Lying S90s teachers. You must understand the weird logic of the left. To them, life is priceless and should always be prioritized over property. They would literally let the Statue of Liberty burn to save one person. Through inaction, let one person starve. You monster, you literally murdered them. Stupid leftists and their belief in checks notes, the intrinsic value of human life. Reblog, if you too would literally let the Statue of Liberty burn to save one person. I was working in a movie theater in France. A customer started an argument with my manager, who was a highly functional alcoholic and did not give a ref about pleasing Karens. She stupidly went, "The customer is king," to which he replied, "We are in France, we decapitate kings." The last post, the article mentions that some places use clams to test the toxicity of the water. It's like that in Warsaw. We get our water from the river, and the main water pump has 8 clams that have triggers attached to their shells. If the water gets too toxic, they close, and the triggers shut off the city water supply automatically. The clams are just better at measuring the water quality than any man-made sensors. Edit. Check out this documentary trailer. God bless our troops. They hot glued a spring to a clam and gave it full control over the water supply. Lib right when they watch the Lorax once. Maybe I'm a monster. The never poops at school starter pack. When you convince your friend to play BF2 and he says, "Why are there Ewoks here? That doesn't make any sense. We're on Hoth. Darth Maul is here. We are fighting an army of Shora troopers, and I have a bow and arrow. None of this makes sense." AMD Catalyst Control Center. To open the AMD Catalyst Control Center, click on this button. AMD Catalyst Control Center. What is the least spoken language in the world? Sign language. Try the Rain on Me Instagram filter. When you gotta work out at 8, but you going out at 9. Did you move in at 7? The prequel trilogy is the only trilogy without incest. No, he's got a point. Nobody. Rainbow Six Siege flaws. Base effect. Ruin a video game name by changing one letter. Mortal Kombat. My landlord is freaking out because he just read one article that said the housing market is going to be more affordable for those with lower incomes. He legit said, all these fine people that don't deserve houses are going to get them, and this is going to be so bad for landlords. Thanks to his crazy friends, this guy now has a freaking prosthetic Nerf gun attached to his arm. Upgrades, people, upgrades. You don't just make the characters gay for personality, you make them a person who happens to be gay. Thanks for making actual character personalities. You've changed. We are supposed to. Imagine an off-duty cop going 94 miles per hour crashes into you, killing your 1-year-old child. Not only does the cop get paid administrative leave, but in an attempt to save his ass, the department charges the mother with homicide for not tightening the car seat straps tight enough. Baby dies after off-duty cop driving at 94 miles per hour crashes into car. Mother charged with negligent homicide. Smooth jazz implies the existence of rough jazz.